And I can notice it from a mile away. Okay? Before it even get to me, I know what's going on. Yep. Before the person can get to me, I already know what's going on. So although many people call it intuition, in my mind, it's the Holy Ghost, okay? And so I'm going to know what's up when I get there. Okay. Because I walk hand in hand with the Lord. Okay. Okay. And so that's how I can explain it. So I know when my man unhappy with me and with the things that's going on in the home, you know, sometimes men get upset. Okay, so like I'll give an example as far as a relationship. Okay. You can be a female and have children prior to a relationship that you've just begun. Okay. Say, for instance, you just met this man, but you have like 4 children like me. I have 4 children, 4 adult children. Well, 3 adult children and a baby. My baby is 17. My oldest is 22. Okay. So, when it comes to me meeting a man, they want to know how old my children are. They want to know, you know, if they're going to have to come in and be stepdaddy. Pretty much. Yeah. No,
Charity, we've had these conversations on this channel because majority of our audience, by the way, to let you know, has been mostly male. Okay. And we've had these conversations on here. So I'd like to hear more from you from a female perspective. So let's go.
Yeah. So when it comes to a male entering into a relationship with me, and I already have 4 children, to be honest, I am very standoffish from men that come into my life with my children because I'm raising young men. My sons, they are in the middle. They're 20 and 21. And my daughters are 22 and 17. Okay. And so I do need someone to come in and want to be that father figure to my children and not want to distance themselves. So, yes, of course, that intuition is going to kick in and let me know what kind of male I'm dealing with. What kind of man is this? Is this man coming in to be that father figure for my children? Because regardless of what age we are, we still need someone to look up to. We need a mother. We need a father, regardless, to support us, you know, no matter what age. And that's the thing that I live. I live in that.
Let me ask you this, Sharon. Okay. Because this is a conversation me and one of my brothers have had on this podcast. Let me ask you this. Hypothetically speaking, not just speaking specifically to your situation. Okay. But what do you think about men out there who are single, don't have no kids, and a woman wants to get with them who has kids? Do you think the woman in the beginning stages should be pushing her kids onto that man or looking to build more of a relationship with that man first? And then just seeing down the line if that man potentially wants to maybe be a stepfather to those kids? Or do you think in the beginning stages it's like, hey, listen, no, I have kids, I have a family. You need to take what I'm bringing to the table or skedaddle. You know what I mean? Like, what do you think when it comes to that? Because we've had conversations on this channel about that, about some men, because there's a lot of men tuning into this channel, that they're single, they don't have kids. And them getting with a woman that has kids. Right. Should the woman be a little bit more open and say, hey, listen, let's build a relationship first and see if it's a fit for you to potentially maybe be a stepfather to my kids? Or do you think it's okay for that woman to be pushing her kids on that man just so early in the beginning stages of getting to know him? Or what's your thoughts?
Now, my thoughts on that is it's very unfair for a woman to push her kids onto a man that has no kids. Okay. That is far the most selfish thing that we can do as women with children, dealing with a man without children. Okay, because a man without children, I'm pretty sure he wants children. He wants to build a life, a family with the right one. That's why he's held out so long. I promise you that. So the thing about it is, I feel like women should not push their children onto any man. Don't do that, because that's unfair to your children. And that's unfair to that man. Because when they come together and they're not really accepting of one another or receiving of one another, it's a disaster, baby. Something that you cannot handle. Something that you cannot come back from. Okay? So it's best to let your children know, listen, yes, I'm dating, and I'm dating someone without children. And I'm not ready to bring them into the midst of a family dynamic. We're building something together first versus a whole family and bringing him into a family, because he's not used to that. He knows nothing about that right now. So give him a chance, okay? Give him an opportunity to embrace even that. Because a lot of times they're not willing to embrace that. They need time. And it takes time. It takes communication. It takes experience with you. It takes time. Do not disregard the man just because he does not have children. That's not right. That's not even real. You cannot say, oh, well, I got children. This man ain't got children. I ain't going to deal with him. What? Girl, that could be your man, okay? I'm looking for my man. Okay? So I'm not going to say, no, this man doesn't have children. He doesn't know what a family dynamic is. I'm not going to do that I'm not going to put that on him. Because I don't know what he knows. I don't know what he carries. I don't know what he can learn. So never block yourself. Never limit yourself. Like my son says, exceed your limitations. Be the breaker of your limitations. Okay? That's my baby, Isaiah. He's 21. That's his motto. Yeah.
Hello, this is G Bass. Rise of the 1%. Rise Media. We on this Saturday evening about to get ready to knock out some podcast episodes with some individuals here in the city of Atlanta making some big moves. You can see here, look, this is how it goes down. Here when our guests come and sit down with myself, G Bass, other Rise of 1% of Rise Media, to have that conversation, to share the story, share the journey, share what you got going on. So listen, everybody got a story, everybody got a journey. And then you got some things going on, then you definitely can get with us and see if it'll be a fit to be on the Rise of 1% podcast and actually have that discussion with myself. It's going to be a link to a form for you to fill out. You said www.theriseofthe1%.com/pod form. Again, www.theriseofthe1%.com/pod form. It's going to be in this video. You can fill that out. And we can see if there'll be a fit for you to come on and have that conversation with myself. If you don't fill out the form, then obviously it's not for you, and that's fine. We're looking for those that's serious. Those that's serious about rising to the top 1% are already in the 1%. That's what we're looking to sit down with myself right here. As you can see, Rise Media. Rise of the 1%. This is how we get down. We have a great time and have a lot of fun doing it. So once again, if you're serious, make sure you fill out the form. We'll look over the form, see if it's a fit. If it's a fit, we'll reach out. If not, we won't reach out. We'll just continue to move forward. But with that said, this is G Bass. See you soon. Have a great one on purpose.